What is happening? Well, what is happening to my microphone? Hang on a second. Noise gate is. There we go. Turn this down a little bit. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. That's a bit better. That's not so freaking atomic on the eardrums. Okay, so mate, it's a bit of a mad one. It is a bit of a mad one, and the lineup for today is crazy, right? It is crazy. Obviously, news updates on the whole Diddy case. Now we've got Jay-Z in the mix. Obviously, this is where we're at just now. We're live with the Daily Show a little bit later. Then we have Jaguar Wright. Then we have Mr. Scoville, I do believe. Oh, no. Then we have Lionel Nation. Then we have the wonderful Tommy Scoville. And then you have myself and the one and only Big Homie at midnight. So it's a bit of a mad one. It's a bit of a mad lineup. I mean, that's as good as it gets. I'm telling you. So I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. It's been a very stressful day at Casa Ron. And I hope everyone's having a good day. Did anybody catch the show last night with Beverly? It was pretty amazing. And there's a lot more to come. Big Homie and I and Beverly have got a documentary coming out. And we've also got Big Homie joining us on Sunday for some wonderful off-world stuff with Beverly too. So it's very, very exciting. I cannot imagine want all to be there. And yeah, let's get stuck into some of these headlines. Now, this was the main one, I think. Or is this the latest one? One second. Oh yeah. This is nuts. This is nuts. And do you know what? I'm pretty sure Sean will have already said this, but I feel now that what's his name that interviewed Jag? What the hell's his name? Pierce. Yeah, I think Pierce needs to be eating some humble pie, just ever so slightly. Needs to nom down some humble pie. Because, or at least do something. Because, yeah, that's all right, Trish. Relax, Trish. Okay. Sean will be back. So, let's just see what's going on here. Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs accused of R-ing Girl 13 U.S. lawsuit. Both rappers deny allegations against them, with Jay-Z calling the lawsuit filed on Sunday as part of a blackmail attempt. Interesting. An amended lawsuit filed by a federal court in the U.S. again on Sunday alleges that rap moguls Jay-Z and Sonny Combs are the 13-year-old girl during a party in 2000. Jay-Z denied the allegations on social media and lambasted the lawsuit. Oh, thank you very much, Yarty. Thank you very much. Calling it part of a blackmail attempt by the plaintiff's lawyer. Oh. In a statement posted by the label Roc Nation, he said that he was heartbroken for the family for having to explain the nature of the allegations to his son and Beyonce's oldest daughter, Blue. Lawyers for Jay-Z did not immediately respond to the request for comment by the Reuters. Combs denied the allegations against him, including this one in October. He is in jail. Yeah, we know this. Okay. Well, listen, right? If they start bringing more people into this, is this them priming for the RICO? Is this like priming for the RICO case? Because I don't know. I wish I was smarter. The lawsuit alleges the unnamed girl was D'd and then R'd by both Jay-Z and Combs at a party hosted by Combs in the MTV Awards in 2000, which was held in New York, by the way, right? The state of New York. What is going on? The mayor gets arrested. Diddy's got the key to the city. It's like a movie. It's like a freaking mobster movie. He said that Jay-Z Combs took turns R-ing her at the party, and then she drank a drink that made her feel woozy and high and lightheaded. She escaped, she said, by hitting Combs in the neck as he assaulted her and then ran to a petrol station and was collected by her father. When was this? In 2000? Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine the CCTV footage is going to be just laying around from 25 years ago. Now that I use my brain. Tony Buzbee, the Texan lawyer representing the girl who filed Sunday's lawsuit, has filed at least 20 civil lawsuits against Combs, accusing him of conduct and has used Instagram and phone hotline as a news conference to find clients. All of his suits are initially being filed by an anonymous plaintiff, and the judge determined whether or not the plaintiff has the suit can proceed, revealing their identity. Second. On a post on social media, Buzbee said that the alleged R of the victim was representing never demand a penny. Wait a minute. In the post on social media, Buzbee said that the alleged R victim he was representing never demanded a penny from Jay-Z, writing that she only sought confidential mediation. All right. Combs was recently denied bail for the third time. Okay, this is wild. Diddy's attorney blasts lawsuits against Jay-Z and calls it publicity. I mean, I don't really know if I would go with publicity stunt. I mean, that's, that's a bit of an understatement. Like, somebody's accusing somebody of R that has been accused of horrible things for years. Even Jag, has been, told she's wrong, had her content deleted, all of this stuff. Over all right, that's that one. Yeah, that one got me. That was all right. Diddy's legal team thought of Jay-Z and added that the new lawsuit involving their client, TMZ reports that Diddy's attorneys have spoken out against Tony Buzbee, adding Hove to a refilling of a lawsuit alleging that men essayed an underage Jane Doe in 2000. His official statement, Sean Combs' legal team asserted that including Sean Carter in the mix is nothing more than a shameless publicity stunt. This amended complaint and the recent extortion lawsuits against Mr. Buzbee exposes his barrage of lawsuits against Mr. Combs. I mean, it's not really a barrage of lawsuits when you've got a bunch of alleged survivors. Oh, hang on a second. 1 minute, please. Hang on. Let me just I need to just update my special banner here. 1 second. Okay. And then scroll. Yeah. Nailed it. Right. Buzbee exposes his barrage of lawsuits against Mr. Combs for what they are. Diddy's attorney said shameless publicity stunts. Tony Buzbee refiled the lawsuit, which is originally filed in October on Sunday, December 8th, adding HOV's name to the listing of Sean Carter's name was previously omitted from the lawsuit and was only named as Jane Doe. Sean Carter's name was previously omitted from the lawsuit. John Doe. Okay, yeah, all right. Does this not sound awfully dodgy? Rock Nation filed its own lawsuit against Buzbee in retaliation in November, accusing the Houston-based attorney of extortion. But with the refiling, Carter issued a personal public statement to Buzbee, calling him out once again for blackmail. Like, if a lawyer has a client who says a crime was committed against them, and then that lawyer takes you to court, how is that blackmail? How is that? Am I confused? Like, is there anyone else? Because it just seems a bit odd. It just seems a little smidgy poos of odd that you'd be saying that's blackmail. So, if I'm out in the street and then somebody takes my possessions from me, okay, and I take them to court, I'm blackmailing them, right? Okay, all right. Sean, yeah, all right, I'll take that. That is. Sean Carter concluded his statement by vowing to show Buzbee that he isn't like other celebrities. Oh, I bet he's not. And he looks forward to showing him how different I am. That's if that was a movie, that would be like, hey, Mr. Buzbee, I'm not like other celebrities, and I look forward to showing you how different I am. And then it would be followed by like, ha 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 ha, Mr. Buzbee. You fool. That's what that sounds like. That's what that sounds like. Buzbee responded on X and Twitter to Carter's accusations of blackmail and insisted that the rapper was trying to silence his clients. Buzbee denied Carter's accusations that he and his clients have attempted to blackmail him and insisted that the victim never demanded a penny from him. This is wild. This is wild. Regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being one of the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. He typed, what he fails to say in a recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim that the victim never demanded a penny from. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. All right. Well, so what have we learned so far today, kids? If you hire a lawyer and take a criminal to the justice system, that is apparently, in Diddy's eyes, blackmail. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Hang on a second. Let me just check this out. Okay. I'm just going to sort of scroll through this as we're talking. This is a timeline of Beyonce and Jay-Z. She proper looks mad there. She's got them soul-stealing eyes. You know what I'm saying? And not the good kind, like you will go to a hot, stanky place for all eternity kind. Also, as well, give me a wee like and a share. If you don't mind, people, I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so Beyonce, Knowles, and Jay-Z are dating back in 2000. All right. Okay, 2004 red carpet debut. All right, we are going through the hair. We are going through our hair color journey right here. Why does he really does look like he's trying to identify a smell. Okay. Like, you know, if you look at everyone in this crowd here, I feel like he's caught something. Something has gone up his schnofters in the wind, and he is on a scent right now. Okay. Like, that's how my dog's face used to look at the park when he looked up and there was a female dog in heat somewhere in the park. All right. Right there. All right. Okay, shit, I missed that title. Beyonce releases Lemonade confirms cheating rumors. Oh, God, look at that face. To bed, darling. Let us make the minions come. No. Oh, she's pregnant at the time. Okay. That's the hormones right there. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that was... What is going on here? Who's this little rascal? Freaking like wish.com, Andrew Tate just lurking in the background. What is going on here? Right. Now, what is this one? 7 of the most disturbing claims brought against Diddy as new allegations include Jay-Z. Oh, God damn it. I forgot that thing was turned on. Excuse me, everybody. Oh. Okay, right. So, that gave me a big fright. What is okay? Hang on a second. Let me just double check something. All right. What? Well, if you're going to give me 7 things, can we list them? Number 1 to 7? Because this just looks like you've given me 7 things in a huge load of paragraph. All right, no, I found them now. Okay. All right, where's number 1? Okay, starts at the top. All right. Okay, here we go. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so the disgraced music mogul is accused of multiple incidents of SA, including more than 15 years worth of physical this and mental this towards his ex-girlfriend. The American singer-songwriter Cassie, another one of Combs' accusers, alleges he was along with 2 other men, ard her 2 decades ago when she was 17. A male music producer has also accused P. Diddy of SA, with him forcing him to do this with them. P. Diddy denies all the all the allegations and has pleaded not guilty. We know all this. All right, we know this, you little rascal. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll read sections of this. This is going over the Cassie situation. But the lawsuit filed into 2020 to November 23. Cassie's full name, Cassandra Elizabeth Ventura, detailed the horrifying claims about Combs allegedly threatened her during the relationship and outside of it, citing multiple years of S and P. A. Cassie, who is now 37, had a successful solo career of her own in the 2000s, with her debut studio album reaching top 4 in the Billboards in the 2000s. She claims, though, that her career was controlled by Combs, who paid for her car, housing, and clothing, and exercises control over her, in this fashion. The lawsuit was settled out of court. We know this. It's freaking wild, man. Hang on a minute. I want to find the one stuff about Jay-Z. I wanted to see what these headlines are. He's accused of saying he wanted to. Okay. All right. See, things like that. See, like that last headline there. These are the things that, like, it just doesn't surprise me, right? Like these things. Do you know what I mean? Like, the guy is so beyond from what I've learned from him as a person, right? He's off his nut. The guy's level of alleged narcissistic tendencies are. Do you know what? It's when, you know how we often joke, right? When we used to joke about Meghan Markle, and we talk about, when narcissists are left to their free reign, they can become dangerous and all this stuff. Like, there is a, like, recipe for this, and we are staring it in the face. Diddy and Jay-Z. I often wonder, right? Because when we think about companies, right, we think about businesses, they often have, like, governing bodies to make sure that they don't become, psychotic, corrupt, evil, scammy things. Or they do in the UK anyway. And it makes you wonder because, you can have somebody who's got a multi-million-dollar company, a multi-billion-dollar company, and it's the companies that are always watched, but then the individuals who are worth twice as much as the company or have more money in the bank than the company just go running about the world, just going crazy. And I'm not saying everyone needs to be policed, but there definitely there's something going on with this Hollywood madness. Right, let's continue with this. One of the most alarming claims from Ventura's lawsuit is the allegation that Combs had access to her private medical records. I mean, is that testament to money and power, if I've ever seen one? According to the lawsuit, when Ventura underwent the MRI scan to attempt to explain her memory loss, which she alleged was possibly caused by her this from Combs, the result of the scan went directly to Combs. Now, can anyone in America tell me that can't possibly be? That's not a, like, who pays for the treatment gets access to the results of the treatment scenario, right? That's not how that goes. Yeah. I mean, I sound like an idiot even asking that, but that's not how it goes, right? Surely not. It's not like if I go in and buy you a cola in McDonald's with my money and I hand it to you, technically, legally, I don't even know. No, okay, yeah, nice one. That would be about, well, yes, yeah, I just sound like an idiot saying that, but I just had to get that checked. He was accused of paying a whole, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that footage was wild, and I'll tell you something, I feel like the staff, whatever staff took the 50K, that's the first time that they've ever taken a bribe and didn't realize the magnitude of what was laying in their hands, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, that's not good. Though every allegation in Ventura's lawsuit is harrowing, one of the most that cut through the noise the most was her claim that Combs forced his way into her home in Ardor in 2018, according to the court filing. The incident occurred after the pair met for dinner, after which Combs forced his way into Ventura's apartment in Ardor as she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. That is horrific. A male producer has also accused Diddy. Yeah, we know it. Like, is this it? Where's the Combs? I think I got clickbaited. Did I get clickbait? I swear this said Jay-Z up here. Oh, you little rascals. All right, let me just jump over here for a second. All right. Okay, here's an interesting one. Opinion: Jay-Z and Diddy. No one knew the truth yet. And no one knew the truth. No one knows the truth yet. but powerful men always have enablers. Okay. All right. Good morning, New Orleans. How are we? Also, can I just mention again how sick the lineup is for tonight? Ron Swanson, right? Then, obviously, what more do you need? And then we've got Jaguar Wright, myself, and Sean. Then I believe it is Lionel, then Tommy, then myself, and Big Homie. I mean, come on. That is sick. Right. Opinion Jay-Z and Diddy. No one knows the truth yet, but powerful men always have enablers. 16 minutes ago. Since he emerged into the music scene in the early 90s, Jay-Z has achieved a rare kind of cultural status within the entertainment industry. Once the bad boy... Oh, one moment, please. Just Julia. Once the bad boy from the hood, he was cultivated the persona of the measured genius. The Brooklyn distributor turned billionaire type. Whoa, get out, like freaking fly. Knocked out fly. Turned billionaire tycoon, so esteemed that I'm watching you fly. That he became the subject of a viral online debate asking whether 50,000 or cash or one dinner with him would be more valuable. Widely accepted hip hop's greatest of all time. Who is Jay-Z? Am I missing something? Jay-Z is being hailed as the greatest hip hop of. I'm sorry, I missed something here. Been notoriously laconic, speaking through his success as an investor, musician, and businessman. I mean, if we're talking like cash in the bank, if that's how they're measuring success, maybe. But I mean, come on, mate. But over the weekend, that image was swiftly shattered on Sunday as the amended lawsuit filed in U.S. federal court alleged that Jay-Z and fellow amazing music mogul Sean Diddy Combs deed an art, a party after the MTV Music Awards in 2000. Originally filed in October, at the time he did not name Jay-Z as the defendant, but the amended suit claims that the rapper was identified as a celebrity A on the original complaint. Jay-Z response was immediate and uncharacteristically emotional, slamming the allegations on social media as part of a scrupulous as a blackmail attempt by the plaintiff's lawyer, Tony Buzbee. So I don't get. Listen again. So are they saying that Tony Buzbee's asked for money or something? Because what's the blackmail? Like, how do we get blackmail from this? My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called the demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Buzbee, the rapper said, in a statement posted on his Rock Nation, on his label Rock Nation. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make him want to settle. No, sir. Okay. So again, how is it blackmail? No, sir. That was saying it made me want to expose you for the fraud you are. And if I swear to God, Fly, I swear, if you want to continue living, find a corner and stay there. I'm gonna mess you up, Fly. I swear to God. Right. Well, I don't understand. Like, if you're a lawyer and you've got clients who, I just don't understand. It just seems wild. It just seems like a dangerous headline to be putting out there over and over again. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations, public scrutiny. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. And exposure for the in public fashion. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake. Does that say psychics? What is physics? Fake physics? Fake physics? Will believe the idiotic. Yeah, physics. Yeah, yeah. Fake physics will believe the idiotic claims that you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable, he continued. He also rather bizarrely claimed that Buzbee was targeting him because he is a young man who made it out of project. What? What's happening, Dory? Let's check this out. Hi from Chicago, working with kids in healthcare. Privacy is number one importance in safeguarding the kids with HIPAA laws. You are constantly needing. Yeah, 100%. HIPAA laws are hardcore, and I'm all for that. Ron, what are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? What do you mean? Oh, I'm trying to attack a fly. If you can't see the fly, it has taken its tailing and is settled in a corner over there. But yeah. You mean fake psychics? Oh. Believe the idiotic claims that have levied against me that are for no serious or any harm to kids would be laughable. He continued that also rather bizarrely, Buzbee claimed that he is targeting because he was a young man who made it out of Brooklyn. I think that the statute of limitations on referring to yourself as a young man has probably expired if you were born the same year as Apollo 11 moon landing. Diddy is now a pariah of the industry. The Fly is a Jay-Z spy. Too good. Yeah. Do you know what? It's not that I can't ignore them. It's just when they start flying, like I feel like it's trying to tell me something. Like, oh, it's gone again. Like, it keeps dive bombing. Oh, you on my ankle, you little scamp. Oh man, it's full of shenanigans here today. Diddy, the Ernest Well music mogul, is now a pariah of the industry since October. Now his associates and business ventures have been sued at least 18 times for this horrible thing here. He's been charged by federal government with all of this and pleading not guilty. Combs has denied the allegations, including this one. While Jay-Z's response was certainly unsettling, I'm not here to cast aspirations on his culpability. Combs and Jay-Z have been regular collaborators and have had a decent long friendship, but one cannot be presumed guilty by association. What is indisputable, though, is that the crimes like those that Diddy have been accused of, they're always enablers. Okay. The Fulcrum, hang on a second. The fulcrum of the numerous horrific charges against Combs is one of an avoidable theme that he did not act alone. His alleged here, spanning decades, was aided by a sprawling network of people, including his various business associates, members of his security team, household staff, according to the reviews of the court filings and interviews with associates of Bad Boy Entertainment, label founded by Combs. According to the Bad Boy Records co-founder Kirk Burroughs, not only did Combs have to propensity, have a propensity for violence, he had something witness to it. Sorry, my brain is just not liking words this week. It wasn't just well known; it was almost like it was part of the operating manual. Burroughs, who was fired from Bad Boy by Diddy in 1987, told the LA Times last year that Combs did not do all of this on his home, said Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, when he announced the charges. So goes the story of Mohammed Al-Fai. Oh, okay, yeah, right. I tell you what, Mohammed's entire situation in Harrods kind of just went under the radar a little bit. We talked about it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure. In fact, no, I don't know if I can mention what I was just about to mention, but some people have been looking into it in very interesting ways and have been coming back with some very interesting information. The date. What do you mean, Trish? What you asking about there, Trish? Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll talk a little bit about Shmish Monshme in a minute, but yeah. All right. Where the hell did we get to? The examples are numerous. At the dinner Combs hosted in 2009, where he was accused of doing this to his girlfriend, Cat Ventura, in the stomach, causing her to double over in visible pain, crying, and the complaint states that the assault took place in front of and amongst other singers, Neo and Usher. And then there is that disturbing CCTV footage, which shows Combs throwing a towel-clad Ventura to the ground in a hotel corridor and doing this and dragging her back to the room in which she's just escaped. Footage of that keeps which was kept hidden for 8 years and presumably seen by many before its publication by CNN this year. Oh man, like you forget just how truly horrific Cassie's case was. I mean, you don't really, but I mean, you do a little bit because it's just so much information comes in, and then you get reminded of it, and you're like, how? And do you know what else is frustrating? When I think about Natanya's case, you know, the lady that was piao in the nightclub, her point of if everyone had just done their jobs that day, none of this would be going on. This case wouldn't be happening right now. Jaguar's on in half an hour, Kay. Half an hour. The link I will fire over to you guys right now. And then we have a whole plethora of shows this evening, climacting with myself and a wonderful big homie. So looking forward to all of that. Now just give me a second, please. Just need to send something, and then I'll get back to this 1 second. Come on. Come on. There we go. Mr. Big Homie. There he is. Send that and then send this. All right. Nice one. Thank you, everybody. Apologies about keeping his. And close this one. Right. Each time Miss Virginia tried to run away, Mr. Combs and his powerful network would force her back to him. See, that's another thing. Could you imagine? Right, we've heard all the accusations about the, the men that were coerced, forced, intoxicated without their knowledge, essayed in a non-heterosexual manner. Okay, and that is obviously a control method. It's a nasty, horrible, twisted thing to say. If you want the fame, you got to take the shim sham. You know what I'm saying? And when we see things like this allowance of, or this falsehood of giving someone freedom, this falsehood of hope, to then pull someone back in, to drag them kicking and screaming back in, it's absolutely horrific to think about. It really, really is. Ventura's lawsuit states, even though security guards and assistants and friends saw the situation she was in, no one dared to help her or speak out on her behalf. She goes on, goes on the story with Muhammad Al Fayed, Jimmy Savile, the man on the island, or insert powerful male celebrity name here. The uncomfortable truth is that it is simply not possible to run one of these, like these guys, or do this to more than 100 women, like Alpha is accused of, without a network of people either remained supine in the face of the gross wrongdoing or actively participated in it. What do you guys think? I mean, we've often spoken about the fact that they need to be bringing in everyone. Like I've made the joke, obviously, about we need to bring in the cleaning crews. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now, the Diddy white parties didn't have a policy of, hey guys, when you leave, everyone take out 2 pieces of trash and chuck them in a bin. You know, those are there would have needed to have been some very specialist cleaning crews, allegedly, I would imagine, that would have involved some pressure cleaning and a whole bunch of stains. I'm just saying, right? I mean, even if we're not talking about carpet, if we're talking about marble or we're talking about tiles, there's grout. You know, grout is white when it goes in, but you throw a bunch of claret on that or anything, and it's going to stain that grout. You know what I'm saying? This is some grout banter. All right, you know the grout banter. So you know at some point someone's been brought in, but does that mean, right? So for example, if you've got a room that is used for horrible things and is being designed for horrible things, like you would think that that room would be designed with tiles and a drainage system, right? So that you can go in and kind of spray it all down. But when they talk about bringing everyone in, they need to bring in everyone, man. Like there's people out there that are going to know things or have sneakily taken pictures of their phones of things. Yeah, it's just out there. It really, really is. It's so wild. Hang on, Trish is at it again. What are you saying, Trish? Why do you keep dotting me? You're new here. That's all right, Trish. Glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. What's James saying? Hang on a sec. Yes, James, 100%. Yes. Talking about adult consensual well-being and healthcare. From that point of view, I imagine it needs a good steam clean. What's happening, Helen? How is everybody? Stop talking about the best option for murder. Wait, what? Chris, you all right, mate? You okay today? It's all right. Okay, it's the bands. I'm with you. Right, the band tour. I'm with you now. All right. So I agree. I think everyone needs to be brought in. These networks can't happen alone. Oh, good, man. Yeah, I hope she's doing well. I hope Madgie's doing good. Yeah, I'm glad. She's covering a certain gentleman, Mr. B, I believe his name is. Shall we go with that? And she's been doing a really good job. She's been doing a really good job. I swear to God, I have got the most itchy beard this evening. Right? It is like I need to shave. I've not trimmed anything in about a week, and it gets a bit tickly. But I mean, it doesn't take a genius to work it. There would have had to have been a large network of these individuals, and the simple fact is, it's true, you know. And do you think that if we start seeing more names named, like the Jay-Z's and maybe some partners, girlfriends, wives get brought in, that surely we must start seeing the confidence of people going up? And saying that, Jay-Z's not arrested or anything, is he? Or is he? I don't think he is, right? I don't think that's how it works. Doing our research, he's definitely seen, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy, right? But I want to see more from the federal side of all this, right? Because if the feds have gone in and raided everything, right? Oh, yes. Yeah, we can stick Vlad on the apology list as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Zabak. Appreciate that. I agree. Vlad and Pierce. Very much. So well, there's Madgie. We're just saying, Madgie, you're doing a great job with the Mr. B topic, shall we say? Mr. B. So yeah, well done with all that. Yeah, Pierce definitely was Jack an apology. 100%. 100%. Oh, thank you very much, Aussie Ann. Yeah, everyone owes Jack an apology. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for her tonight, man. I really, really can't. In fact, 20 minutes. Oh. Yeah, Madgie. Yeah, you can come on, Madgie. Of course you can. One moment, please. Where are you? You're down here somewhere. There you go, mate. So, yeah, Madgie's coming on. She'll give us, that'll probably take us into the last 20 minutes, Madgie. That was a good shout. Ron, is Jaguar is sick? Do you know? I don't think so. Maybe she's sick. I don't know. But when I spoke to her, I didn't speak to her when I was messaging her. Nobody mentioned anything. But I hope she's okay. Do you think Santa will be visiting the Carters this year? Do you know what, man? See, when you've got 400. Oh, wait, hang on. The Carters. Yeah. I mean, have they not got like a tiny kid? Christmas still got to happen for the tiny kid, surely, right? I mean, they're multi-millionaires. I'm sure they'll be fine. You know what I mean? For Christmas. But his wife surely has to be next, right? I mean, this guy's wife. This guy we're looking at on the screen right now, Shmish Monshme. Okay? Shmish Monshme. Because fighting cold aluminium. Oh. Yeah, you gotta love those chemtrails, right? Nothing quite breathing in the deliciousness of borium and aluminium in the morning, just like yeah, billionaires, you're right. Yeah, oh, they're billionaires, yeah. What's happening, Madgie? What's happening?
Hello, everyone.
What has been going on?
Craziness after craziness. When did you learn about Jay-Z? Were you sleeping?
Yeah, I woke up this morning to it. Yeah. I woke up to my phone going ding, 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 ding. It's just Sean Atwood. This message after message from Sean Atwood. I got a thumbnail for this. We need this. We should get this live. Can we do this tonight? When are you free? What's happening? Yeah, man. Nothing quite like some breaking news to light my phone up when Mr. Atwood's alarm clock goes off. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah. But what's been happening? I mean, obviously this is pretty shocking, but is it shocking, or is it shocking that it's taken so long for this to come to light?
What I'm shocked about is the fact that he tried to bring Blue Ivy as a reason for why people shouldn't talk about it.
That Blue Ivy is the youngest daughter, right?
The oldest.
Okay. You just keep going. I'm just going to bring up some facts here.
Because like they're saying that Blue Ivy, because she's 13, he's like, oh my God, how can they do that to my kid, to say that about something like that when my kid is that age? Did you not attack someone else's kid? Like, what is wrong with him? Hello, Maggie. My accent, I am from Quebec. I'm from Canada. I'm French. And I just don't... too loud? Okay.
Yeah, like, I'll tell you what, though, as far as celebrity kids go, she really looks like her mom and dad a little bit.
Yeah, she really do. I'm so sorry, everyone, that I'm a bit too loud. Let me go further.
She really does. She really does. She looks like someone's just mashed Beyonce and Jay-Z's head together into...
Yeah, because people are talking about the fact that she may be like the daughter of one of the mistress of Jay-Z that mysteriously passed away from an aneurysm the same year that Blue Ivy was born, and that she was going to go out and expose Jay-Z as having an affair with her. She just, died of an aneurysm at 28.
See, here's the thing, right? You'd think that if you and your missus allegedly done terrible things to minors, done terrible things to intoxicated people, done all these terrible things, you'd think bigger fish to fry than an affair, right? I mean, you'd think you would just go to Beyonce and be like, by the way, I'm going to go shim-sham over here. Do you see what I mean? It seems like...
Exactly.
Bigger secrets to hide. What do you think then that these affairs that go on, that get publicized, like what do you think they really are? Do you think they really are affairs, or do you think that they're distractions from something that may have went on that we don't know about, to give the headlines a juicier story to feed on? Do you think there is a food pyramid of information going on here? Because I just think that looking back, what would be the big, for a start? Is he just going to go up to another woman and be like, oh, hey, do you like demonic ritualistic tangs? Like, I don't get what he would get from having an affair. What's he getting from having an affair? Okay. Because if we were to believe what if we were believing what we're being told, he's a PDF R-ing nasty piece of work. So is that how you start it off on Tinder? Is that it? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know what's the point. What I find crazy, I'm not surprised that those type of people have, affair, but I'm surprised that the woman basically died the moment that she was going to talk about it, and then Beyonce a couple of days later announced that she was pregnant.
Yeah, you can't be telling people about the affair. Like that ain't cool.
Exactly.
When we say
Exactly.
affair, right? When someone says affair, that seems to me like a relationship, like a prolonged period of time that you're doing stuff. Like one night stands and things like that, I can sort of get my head around when it's a couple like this, right? Because I don't know, right? But what is he getting out of that affair? Really, is he pretending? Does he miss normality? Does he like go and like eat Cheerios in the morning and put on like kids TV and like watch cartoons? And he's just like, yes, I am. This is normality. Okay, the edited version of Family Guy that comes on at 8 in the morning with all the swear words removed, and there he is with his little bowl of Cheerios, and then he's like, oh well, back to shmish mon shmish now. Do you know what I mean? Better go and drink the
Exactly.
harvested tears of the innocent, allegedly.
I don't know why, but what I can tell with certitude is that everyone that was saying that Jaguar Wright is a liar, they need to come and apologize, but they won't.
You know when you go into a deli and they've got those take the tickets with a number on it, right? I think we're going to need that for the queue that's going to need to form for the apologies for Jaguar, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
You know,
and who would you think is like in the top 3 of people that need to apologize?
Oh, I'm telling you now, right? I feel like because Piers took down the video and it was all about Schneidi, he's above, but he's a very top. Him and Vlad are top, right? At least saying Vlad, I feel like he needs to double apologize. I think he needs to apologize for taking it down, and I feel like he needs to apologize for Vlad. Then I feel like Vlad needs to come on and apologize, and I imagine half of YouTube probably needs to come on and apologize, and the other half is banging the table saying, "Can you come and apologize?"
But they won't. That's the worst thing about it. They prefer to think that Jaguar has something to do with Misha.
Well, if she had anything to do with Misha, she wouldn't have came on and like said what she said to Misha. You know what I'm saying? Jag's a pretty supportive person when it comes to her people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm not being funny. They even extended a whole bunch of numbers that were passed over for Misha after that live. You know, and I've not watched Mr. B's new video because apparently, like Mr. B's got a video up right where it's Misha again, and she's talking about something to do with how, oh, I got the photo wrong. But here's the thing: I can totally buy a memory being so confused that you think you're someone in a picture. Okay, just to be completely like I can totally. If it was last week, maybe not, right? But if we're we're talking a long time ago. So was it a good look? Maybe not. Does it completely destroy everything she's saying? Don't know. Would I like some receipts? Maybe. I don't really know, right? But I feel like she'd be a really. Do you know what's really mad, right? Like I feel like has anybody ever done like hypnosis? Like got a hypnotist in and tried to find out truth and information? Like, is that a thing? It's like psychologists do it, like hypnotherapy.
Yes.
Right? Like, I don't really know what I'm saying here. I'm not suggesting we do hypnotherapy on the internet, but it sounds like a great idea. But there's got to be some way to try and recombobulate memories and timelines. And also as well, I don't mean to sound like an insensitive, horrible human when I say this, right? I'm brainstorming out loud. Like, can we do that? Is there a way of like bringing all of this trauma into like some coherency I don't know. Was it even out of coherency? I don't know. It's one of those topics, and I think with Misha, it's such a prime candidate for discussion because it was so massive and so public, and then the law firms come out, and then people have turned about on the story, and then there's reasons for why it could have been done and all this, and I think it's still worth exploring that.
Yeah.
But I would,
What yeah.
but
What I believe of that situation is that Misha the problem with Misha's story is that she's basically compromising every single other victim. And she clearly said that now she's saying that she was put in the similar shirt. But she was saying at the beginning that the person that was Jane Doe, that is Anna Kane, she stole her picture and used them to put in her lawsuit. That's what she was saying. That she gave her picture to Ali Quarter, and then Ali Quarter would have given the picture to Anna Kane. But then the person who made it believe that, because we all know that those pictures came from the lawsuit. Well, Lionel B should have, if he was actually really covering the Diddy case, but he's the one acting as if Misha was the one from the lawsuit. So Misha never said that. Misha keeps on saying that she didn't have any lawyer. Why would she have a lawsuit? So if for the person it is weird that she is not the one from the lawsuit, but
yeah,
it's her picture.
that's a pretty good point.
Yeah,
Are you
that's
the one in the
why.
lawsuit? Yes. Do you have a lawyer? No. Okay.
Exactly. So if you know that those pictures come from the lawsuit, which we all knew they came from the lawsuit, and then the person is telling you that they don't have a lawyer and they don't have a lawsuit, but it is their picture, and that the person you doing the lawsuit is using their picture, you need to ask more questions. Is the person in the lawsuit your twin? Is the person in the lawsuit, how did he get your picture? Why is that person, the lawyer is accepting to represent them? Lionel B did zero pushback, and then in his apology, all he found to say was basically, I am such a person that does so little research that I was not aware that there was a lawsuit, which is clearly a lie. Because then why did he go on other bigger channel like the Sean Atwood, or again the Lionel B channel, to the Lionel B, the Popcorn Planet, to say basically that Misha was the woman from the lawsuit? Because everyone knew that clearly the person in the lawsuit must be the one with the picture, because the picture are used in the lawsuit.
So when we spoke about this before his video came out, I take it he's just went with the lazy journalism route, but sort of leaned too
Why is he
heavily.
continuing? Why is he continuing? Like, let's say that he went with the lazy journalist route. Okay, now he's forced to do an apology because he keep on being called out, but he's still gonna do the part 3. You can tell that the part 3 is coming out. And now he's again saying, "Oh, Misha, the picture, not like she was not the one from the DNG, but she's the one from the table." And then he didn't want to show us the picture from the table because Misha was underage. But in part 1 of his interview with Misha, he showed said picture. So
Hey,
why is
listen,
it that
listen,
now it's
listen.
a problem?
Ashley, I've got a baby due in a week, love. Okay, I don't have time to sit around here and watch every single damn thing that happens within the community a
Exactly.
week before my child's due. Right, when I've got a stressed out fiance who wants to murder me. Okay, because
Mhm.
I've not done things in a timely manner. I just want to publicly apologize to my beautiful fiance for just being so. It's just all so hectic, and it's a shame. So I love you, Dan, and I'm sorry it's been so freaking slow.
No,
So
but I'm here for
yeah,
that because I have a special hyper focus right now on Lionel B. So don't worry about.
no, yeah. Well, no, it's good. It's good that we're looking in. We're kind of all looking into a little. Is it your first Baba? Oh no! It's my first rodeo. It's good that we're looking into different avenues. It's good to have conversations about different things. It's nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I don't understand why anyone would give a platform again with Tumisha when she was already proven to say things that makes no sense. Because now she's
well,
trying to backpedal and say that basically the person that made it believe that she was the one from the DNG shirt is Adria, because she loves blaming Adria for every single thing that happened.
hang on.
And Lionel B is just next to
Are you
her being
saying?
like, makes sense.
Rin.
Huh?
Who the hell is Rin? Yeah, whoever Rin is, you better apologize, Rin.
Yeah.
So Ron
And
should
he's
apologize.
still,
Oliver, get a grip, mate. What I mean,
why?
just relax. What would I mean? Gee whiz. Jeez, gee whizzles. I've never said a derogatory or nasty thing about Jag in my life. Thank you very much.
Exactly. Because people, why I'm so much like looking into Lionel B is that people are obsessed with basically disproving that Misha, like acting as if Misha is the problem and not acting as if the person giving her the platform is the problem.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm hoping that Nova, sorry, is going to come on the 12th of the 12th. The
Oh, that'd
12,
be so
12,
cute.
12, 12, 24. Banger.
Mhm.
Accountability, mate. You're just going to go on the naughty step for a little while, mate. Have a good time.
And did you? I know you didn't see it, but then he did a video today, Lionel B, talking about Jay-Z, and all he could say was basically, "I've always said, if you know me, I've always said that Jay-Z was the problem." But he did like I don't know how many videos, basically trying to discredit Jaguar, who is the first one who talked about Jay-Z.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, this is it.
Like
I
that
mean,
man,
yeah. Also, let's call him Mr. B.
Mr. BB.
Yeah. It's fun to give people sassy little
Mhm.
names based off their own name.
I call him Big Daddy B because all the other YouTuber who are reporting on the case are acting as if he is their father and they don't dare talk against him. I'm like,
Oh,
he's Big Daddy B, clearly.
well, this is it. Listen, we've got Jaguar Right coming in 2 minutes. We'll start the new show at 6 o'clock. Make sure you guys stick around for that. And the first thing I'll be asking her is, do you feel like I have anything to apologize for? Because I'm telling you now, if Roro had done anything wrong, Jag doesn't need a messenger coming to tell me. So yeah. Listen, love you guys. Thank you all for being here. It was a bit of a later show today. Thank you, Madgie, for coming up and for the last 20 minutes. That was great.
Mm.
And we will see you all on the next show in about a minute's time. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being legends, the mods, the side chat, everyone. Thank you for being here. Please like, see, subscribe. And as of always, we'll be back here killing the content tonight, tomorrow, every day. And thank you from me, Ron Swanson. As always, be safe.